What's up, everybody? Today I want to take just a few moments and discuss the topic of living simple. We say it in every video, live simple and live happy. But what do we mean when we say this? In this video, I'm going to discuss how we have come to interpret and understand what it means to live simple and offer some tips and encouragement for you if you're trying to do the same. So let's get started. In 399 BC, Socrates was put on trial in Athens. The charge was that he was diverting from typical societal beliefs. Basically, he was teaching people that it was okay not to believe in the gods that everybody else believed in at that time. Socrates spoke in his own defense at his trial. The Apology of Socrates, written by Plato, is the speech of his legal self-defense. In his speech, Socrates says, "For I go around doing nothing but persuading both young and old among you, not to care for your body or your wealth in preference to, or as strongly as, for the best possible state of your soul." He continues, "I say that it is the greatest good for a man to discuss virtue every day, and those other things about which you hear me conversing and testing myself and others, for the unexamined life is not worth living." So why am I talking about all of this? Why am I talking about Socrates? Because one of the reasons why we chose to live more simple is to increase our efforts in improving our overall well-beings. We believe that people are more happy when they have balanced lives, and for some, a simple life helps to facilitate that balance. So let's break this down to make it easier to understand so we can apply it to our lives. We live in a success-driven society. People want to succeed, they want to be more successful, they want to make more money, they want to have nice cars, they want to have big houses, and so on. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with having those desires. Call it social conditioning or whatever you want to. People have a natural inclination to be competitive and to be successful. But this is often where the problems begin to arise. When we place greater significance on one area of our lives, the other areas will tend to suffer. Likewise, when we place greater significance on our material successes, we in turn have an inclination to let our physical and or emotional well-beings suffer. We are firm believers that we have to seek balance in life. From personal experience, living to the edge of our budget each month, living paycheck to paycheck, took its toll on us emotionally. We argued about finances more than anything else, as do most Americans. Living in a large home with lots of possessions to fill it and creating more debt for ourselves all heavily weighed on us, as you know from watching previous videos. We had no balance in our lives, and as a result, we were not as happy as we wanted to be. Our journey began by asking ourselves, how do we find more happiness in life? As we've progressed, the question has since changed to how can we find more balance in life? So what is the answer? How do we find more balance in life? Everybody's journey will look different. For us, it meant focusing less on materialistic things such as our home and possessions and investing more in our relationships and experiences as a family. So let's apply this to our lives. Every so often, Amber and I will take some time to sit down and examine how things are going for us. We ask ourselves a few easy questions like, what are the things that make us most happy? What are the things that are causing us the most stress? How often do we get to do the things that make us more happy compared to the things that cause us more stress and everything else going on in our lives? The key is to start making small adjustments to your life, how you spend your time and how you spend your money, etc., in order to create more balance overall in life. Over time, these small steps begin to add up. Maybe you're spending too much time at work, and as a result, you don't get to see your family as much. Or maybe you're struggling financially like we were, living paycheck to paycheck, causing you and your spouse or you and your family to argue. Whatever your stressors are, and you probably are thinking of some right now, you have the ability to begin to alter your life to accommodate for more balance and success rather than the things that bring you down. Do not be intimidated by this. Believe me, all these people you see on YouTube and on Instagram living the so-called dream life in Hawaii or some remote beach, they have stressors too. Reality is there is no one answer to making life more happy, less stressful, and more balanced. What is reality is that it all starts with us making a conscious decision to better ourselves. That's what our journey is about, balancing our lives to make them more simple in order to find more happiness as individuals, as a couple, as parents, and as a family. To wrap up this video, I want to remind everybody that living simple has nothing to do with living smaller. Living simple has everything to do with how you prioritize your lives. Let's all take some time to examine what matters most to us in life and begin adjusting our lives accordingly so that we can live more simple, find more balance, and be more happy. Thanks for watching. We'll see you all in the next video.